just a stranger anyways at the end of the day. So when I saw that was a lost cause, I just quickly started to check for like hotels around the area that I could just quickly pass the night. I mean, I had money on me, money that they had given that I wanted to do something else, maybe go and shop. Do you get? So I was like, I'll probably just use it to get a room, you know, for the night. At that point, I didn't care like any amount. I just wanted to pay something, even if it was a motel, anything that I could pass, anywhere I could just sleep safely, obviously. So I checked online, then I saw something that seemed like maybe a hotel or something like that, accommodation or whatever. So I saw something like that and I called a taxi. So the taxi came and took me to the address. So when I got there, I noticed that it was residential, like it was just normal houses, neighborhoods around. I was like, no, this can't be right. I knocked at what I thought was the hotel. Nobody was in. You know, sometimes in London what they do, yeah, some people rent out their rooms. Let's say if they're living in a 4-bed or whatever bed house and they have an extra room, sometimes especially during holiday periods like summer, Christmas, they rent it out to like tourists for like a cheaper rate. Thinking about it, yeah, like when I went home to like really process that, I could imagine that was that arrangement that I saw online. So I went to meet the taxi guy because I told him to wait for me. So I was like, sorry, like I thought that we're going to be coming to a hotel or something. That does he know any hotel in the area that he could take me to, any place, any motel, even if there's no hotel, even if it's a motel, a guest house, somewhere I could just lay my head. And he was like, in Belvedere, that I don't know if that was true, but he said in Belvedere that there's nothing like that. There's no guest house, there's no hotel, nothing. I didn't even know what to do. So I was like, okay, Ella. So the mistake I made was, in fact, I don't even know if it was a mistake anyways. So I told the guy, okay, that he can go. I'll keep knocking at that place to see if somebody wakes up or whatever, and I could just tell the person that, give me a room, I'll pay. So that's what I told the guy, and he left, and yeah, he left, and I went back there to knock, and no response, no answer. I think I tried to like book a taxi again, but I don't know what happened. I couldn't get through, or I don't know if I booked and I waited for a while and I didn't see anyone. So I just remember like random walking. You get? I was trying to, because when I'm in a car, I try to like observe the routes that we use, the turns and everything. Especially that night, I was very watchful because I just needed help. I needed to know where I was. And when the guy left, I started to walk towards the direction I thought we drove through, to come in. So I said to walk to see if I could go back to maybe the Belvedere station, or just just get out of the residential area and see if I could go to somewhere that maybe there's a store, or where I could find human beings that are awake at that time. They'd probably see how I could, just help myself. So I was walking and nothing, like everyone was dead. Like the only thing I remember was like people that were coming back from a party, and they were laughing, laughing and singing out loud, that kind of situation, and just driving recklessly. And I was like, oh my god, let me not get killed by a car, because they were driving recklessly. Then they were just literally, that was a Saturday night, and yeah, like imagine everybody was out partying and stuff. Then I remember like seeing foxes and stray animals just go past me. I was like, oh my god, Lord Jesus, I can't be beating, protect me, Lord. God. And I don't think my mom called me back, or if she called me, I don't remember picking up, because I didn't want anybody to start panicking. I don't remember like talking to my brother or his friends or anybody to say, oh, this was the situation, because I didn't want anybody to panic. Like I was already panicking, and that was enough for me. If someone starts panicking, then they're going to ruin the moment for me. So I was just like, no, let me figure this out and tell them what happened to me after this. But I was silently in me, like I was just praying. I was like, God, protect me, God, cover me, God, just protect me. I know I'm one lousy girl, but just protect me. So I saw a service station, and I went to the service station. So when I went there, like I wanted to ask questions, because before the service station there was a bus stop, a night bus. I could see, like, you know, these N buses, these London N buses, so I could see it. So but I was waiting, like there was no bus coming, so I went to go and just get some info. So I went to the service station. I was like, there was the, you know, these stores that usually they're the shops. As I was talking, this bus literally came and left because nobody was standing there. So it literally, you know, when they just slow down when they get towards the stop and they just carry on because nobody's there. And I was like, oh my, and I started running. That's in slow mo. Yeah, and sleeping. So I missed my bus. So I just went to the night bus stop. I just stood there lamenting. I didn't cry. Funny enough, I didn't cry throughout all of this journey. I didn't cry. I checked the timetable and another one was going to be coming, but I don't remember like how many minutes. I know it was going to be coming, like it would take a very long time, but it should be coming. So I was just waiting. I was like, even if I get on this bus, it's going to take me to where? Listen, if I get there, where am I going? I was just going to the train station, and train station is not very safe too. And I was like, okay, maybe if I get to this thing, I'll probably try to look for a hotel around or something. So I was just like, anyway, let me just get out of here and go to like proper town where I can be able to like I don't know, like figure out something, I guess. So while I was just in my head thinking and all of that, then a car pulled. So I pulled over, and the guy that was driving, you know, turned and said hi to me, you know, and I was like, obviously giving my attitude, her attitude was bigger than her need for help. So guys, I obviously giving my usual attitude. The guy was like, are you okay? Because I mean, seeing a young girl in the middle of the night, this was like probably past 1-2-ish, she looked helpless. So he was like, are you okay? And I was giving my attitude, and I walked away from, you know, where he parked. I just moved forward a bit. So he was not like, I'm just here to help you. The statement I remember him making was, he said, I'm not the one out in the cold, you are. So I was actually cold. I won't even lie, like this is February period, and remember I had a flimsy ass. Oh god, I wish I had photo. This jacket was flimsy. Your girl was freezing. My goodness. Oh my god. So he was like, I'm not the one out in the cold, because he could tell I was cold, and it was obviously cold, and I've been out for a while. And I said, where are you doing? I said, I don't know. He was like, It just gave me that kind of, is this all okay? Me, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, Shelly wants to help us now. So I was like, okay, come in. So I came into the car, and he was like, he introduced himself. He said his name. Then he said that he was coming back from a relative's party. That's what I remember. And yeah, that he's going home. So I remember introducing myself, and I said that, I remember telling, I think I told him my story, like where I was coming from and why I was stranded. He now said that he was going to his house, and he lived with his parents. This guy, I remember him being 29 or 28, or he was shy within that, almost 30, and living with his parents. I'm like, okay, I don't know about you, but that's not, nah. So, not trying to shame him or shame anybody, but that's not my dream. I don't want to live with my parents when I'm like 29, 30. No. Yeah, but my parents can live with me. So yeah. Anyway, so he was like, he lived in his parents' house, so it's going to be definitely weird to like bring me in and tell his parents that, oh, I just saw her. Well, that's just weird telling a Nigerian or an African parent that, in fact, any parent at all, or anybody at all, that you just randomly saw a girl on the road and you picked her up. Chige, like it could have been anybody. So, and you know what actually made me shocked was the fact that, it actually surprised me, the fact that he wasn't scared of me, or maybe he thought maybe I looked harmless, so he wasn't even scared. He didn't even think I was capable of any sort of harm, because he felt very comfortable with me. It was even me that was scared that, I mean, he could be anybody. He could be a nice guy, he could be a bad guy, he could just be anybody. You get? I was a bit scared, but he was very comfortable, and I find that with most guys, like especially when they're, I don't know, maybe I just looked harmless. I don't know, maybe I just looked harmless. Yeah, like he told me that he's going to have to tell his parents that I'm his girlfriend, so it won't be like weird. She gets, so that Yeah, so I was like, okay, in my head I'm like, you're the one, Ella, you're the one who needs the help. So even if they say you are wife for the night, accept the title. It's just the title. It's not like you're going to do any duties or anything. It's just a title. Just take it up for the night and be safe. It's all your fault because you should have been in London a long ass time ago and left. So I was going to take it. That's no problem. That's fine. So he was quite nice. When I got to the house, he said that his mom is a nurse and she was on her night shift, so she wasn't in. And his other siblings were not around. I don't think they need. I don't remember what he said about his siblings, but they were not around anyways. And his father was sleeping already. So I was like, yeah. So because I was really cold, he now offered to make me tea, and that's really nice of him. Like, he offered to make me tea, and I think it was ginger tea. Then he was like, okay, that I'll have to sleep in his room. That I couldn't stay in the living room. Time to sleep. In my head, I'm like, okay, is he going to sleep in his living room or is he going to sleep on his couch in his room? But no, guy wanted to sleep on the same bed with me. Yeah. Okay. So he took. I allowed him to take his space first because I mean it's his house. Then I will find one place to clean myself. Okay. So he went in and he just went inside the bed and went towards the edge, the wall part. Went in and did it. So I was at the other end of the bed. I was literally at the edge because I was so uncomfortable. I just remained there. I was so uncomfortable. I didn't want to move. Like, if you just poke me, I would follow. I was literally hanging off. So he was like, "Are you sure you're comfortable? Like, it's fine. You can let." I was like, "I'm fine." So initially, he tried to sleep. I remember him being a gentleman. He tried not to sleep. But obviously I was so tired. So those moments when you're in, you're out, I was for like maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I wake up and just keep watch, just in case of anything, And again, I'll just drift back into sleep and I'll wake up again. So I was just in and out. Then I remember early in the morning, it wasn't literally like early in the morning. It was probably about 4-ish. Like, we hadn't even slept for a very long time because I remember we got in about, like I said, 2 past 2-ish. So about 4-ish. He had woken up. I was obviously awake. And that was when he started guys. He started trying to like caress my hand, touch me, and I was like, I was, giving that, leave me alone. He was like, it's okay. I really like you. Like, you just met me. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with people? Why would you even do that? Like, seeing the conditions, I'm a young girl, you just met me, I'm very not comfortable, seeing the way I've been behaving, sleeping at the edge of the bed, you should at least, even if you like me, even if you genuinely like you're attracted to me or whatever, I feel like you should give me time. Don't just start that same night you want to do. I don't get what you take me for. Do I look like an escort, a call girl, or shout out to those people that do that kind of work? Do I look like that? I don't know. Like, what? Like, that was very degrading to think that that's what you would. I don't even know. I think that was what turned me off. That was what turned me off. The fact that he tried to like want to touch me, and I was like, So I didn't want to. In my head, I was trying to be smart. I don't know if that was a smart move, but I was just trying to be smart. I didn't want to like be too rude or aggressive as I would usually. So I just wanted to like, take it slowly with him. So I was like, you know what? I'm not comfortable. Don't worry. We'll have our moment. After now, when I'm back in Coventry and I gain my sanity, then we'll talk about this that you're trying to do. But I'm just not ready. So I was trying to calm him down and make him feel like, oh yeah, I know you're feeling me. I'm feeling you too, but nigga, this is just not the right moment. You get? So I was trying to do all that, and he was like, I really like you. You're so beautiful. Your hair. I think I had weave on, like a weave, but it was sewn in, and the way it was sewn in, I think I wasn't natural at the time. I had like my relaxed hair and stuff like that. So the way it was sewn in, you would think that I had long, like my hair was that long, that my weave was my hair. but trust me, Milky, my hair is not that long. So it was like, your hair is so nice, blah blah. Obviously, I was trying to. I didn't want to be too aggressive so that he doesn't throw me out. So eventually, he, left me alone. Then, when it was about 5-6, I remember, I got up trying to, arrange my face, arrange myself, get my jacket and everything. I think I even slept in my jacket too. So, get my shoes on and stuff like that. And he now said, that he was going downstairs to see his parents were back. And yeah, that when he comes, he'll drop me at the station, which is very nice of him. So he went down, his dad was already up. I think he spoke with his mom on the phone, and she said that she was on her way or something like that. I don't exactly remember. But I think the father had told the mom that his girlfriend is here. So the mom was like, let her stay, I want to see her, I want to meet her. And they're really excited. Like, I felt so bad lying to them, but it just had to be done. I wasn't in the mood for explanation. Oh, I got picked up last night, blah blah blah. I'm not about to even embarrass my own parents. So guys, so when I met his father downstairs, because I had packed my bag and then I came down. So when I met his father downstairs in the living room, so he was like, I should use his dad, so it's not weird, I cannot just leave like that. It's like, okay, you want Ella, you're playing the part, play the part to the end. So I went to greet his father, and luckily, like, his father is a man of few words, so he didn't really ask me too much personal or comfortable questions. He just, how are you? What's your name? I said, I'm Ella. I live in Coventry, blah blah blah. And yeah, brief. It was good. I left, short and sweet. So he said his mom was coming, that there was chicken, that I don't want to have chicken, there's rice. Man, I'm like, guy, you forgot that we're outside. Nigga, I just gave, that face, I just gave him one kind of look, okay, let me drop you. So initially, I even wanted to use a taxi. He volunteered to drop me, and I was like, okay, if that would make you happy, I mean, that would be nice too, because I don't even know my way around. That would be nice to drop me. So he dropped me at the station. So where I was going was like, I think when we almost got to the station, then that was when my bitchiness came back. Because now I'm like, you can do nothing. Powers have been switched. Before you had the higher power, now it's me. It was now like trying to, say, oh, I like you, all that jazz, and I was just like, so he was like, can I have your number? I don't know if I gave him or if I did not. I think I gave him my number, but that you just call your number and just turn your face and just walk out. He was like, he was going to be in Coventry very soon, and I just left. Yeah, so that's the end of the story. Talking to him, he tried to keep in touch. Like, I remember him calling me later that day to find out if I had gotten to Coventry safe, and I said yes. And ever since he tried to call me, I didn't pick up anymore. He tried to add me on. I don't think he messaged me on Snapchat. He messaged me on WhatsApp. He messaged me on WhatsApp, I don't remember. And he tried to add me on Snapchat, and I accepted and I blocked him. But he was really kind enough to like help me that night. But all that touching nonsense, I don't know. But anyway, guys, please, if you have to go, don't be like me. Just basically don't be like me. Go for what you need to do. Unless you're planning to stay over, don't go in the night time. It's the end of the story where I got homeless slash stranded in London. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. And if you like more of this type of videos, please let me know in the comment section, and please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this video as well. I know it's quite long, but yeah, I don't know, it's just a lot of things I wanted to say. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, please guys, comment, do everything nice. Thank you so much guys for watching. Bye.